it is. The Baleba news wasn't a dream. Um, it looks like we are really are interested in him. Guys, welcome to the agenda, man. Let me set that up there. Well, so the last couple of days have been quite interesting. Um, Obviously we've all gone into meltdown. We do believe that this is the guy, the one who should be taking us forward to partner Bruno in midfield. Um, Baleba, the last couple of seasons he's done pretty well. Like Brighton do, they replaced Casado with him, and he's done well. They've already identified a replacement that was out on loan last year. I'm not going to tell you his name because I can't think of what it is now, and I didn't write it down for you. But this deal that they're pursuing, obviously we did say on Thursday or Friday, when we last spoke about it, that obviously it must be something in the pipeline. He actually hasn't played any preseason football at all. So maybe there is something in it. The question I want to ask, the issue that I do have is it too much? People are talking about world record fees for an African player. Obviously world record would be the Neymar deal. We ain't going anywhere near that, but I'm seeing quotes of 100, over 100, or maybe up to 115 mil for a midfield player. Is this the answer to our prayers? Um, I believe he is, but I'm not sure if that price is right, to be fair. But before we start anymore, yo, Links Red, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I am. Yeah, nobody's talking to me. Let me get the housekeeping done, guys. We are on our way to 4K. When we do reach there, we did say before the start of the season, but it won't be. We're humble enough to accept that won't be happening. You've got your chance to win a Man United shirt this season, shirt of your choice, including the goalkeeper one. Although I doubt anybody's going to want that one. To be fair, um, I did have a look at the black one today. Somebody did have it in hand, and it is really quite nice. To be fair, but yeah, you have the chance to win a shirt with your name on and a number. So when we do hit that figure, yeah, that is what we will be giving away. Also, for our members, for the price of a Freddo, free Freddos, tell a lie, 99p a month, you have the chance to win a signed Brian Robson shirt. It also has a certificate of authentication. Um, so you know that we haven't just made it up. So yeah, for the price 99p, you have the opportunity to do that. When we do reach a figure that we've decided as a channel, we will be sorting that out. Our IT guru Colm will be getting that done. Um, yo, Stuart, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. So, I think 100 mil is a bit too much. Let me take this. Let me take this off. Yeah, you're saying 100 mil is a bit too much. Well, I said that's why we're here to chat. The first things first is it's not our money. let's, let's get that twisted. Let's get that out there now. It's not our money. Obviously, we have figures of what we think players should be worth, but Brighton have obviously got a figure that they think he's worth, and that figure hasn't been released. So the 30 million, the 100 million, 115 million is a figure that's been put out there, whether rightly or wrongly, whether that is the figure is a whole other issue. Problems. I'm going to assume that they've done their homework on this player. Um, that we all have. We've all looked at him. We've all seen him. And to be fair, I don't think there's anybody saying that he's not a good player. Professionals, the people on radios, people on other fan channels. There's nobody disputing the fact that he's a good player. It's just the price. Brighton obviously are shrewd business people. They've got a figure in their head and they don't really go below it. I have heard today that he has asked for a transfer request, but if a deal has been done, surely it's not a transfer request in regards to him. You know, some of them, they forego their wages. Maybe he's just told them that this is the club that he wants to go to. So I suppose within the next couple of days, um, this might drag on. What, we got 3 weeks till the end of the window. Are we happy if this drags on till the end of the window as long as we get our man? You were talking about the obviously beginning of the season or the transfer window. Everybody was saying that we were broke and we didn't have any money, but we do. So obviously this is coming from Romano earlier on. Manchester United plan for new talks with Carlos Baleba in the upcoming days. Man United believe Baleba is keen on the move and personal terms won't be an issue. Contacts follow on Brighton's side, although the deal does remain very difficult. Again, yo, Vincent, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. Again, it's the tier oneers, the Ornsteins and the Romanos that we're really looking out for. I know India Carla on Twitter seems to be doing a little bit of a madness at the moment, getting things right and predicting what's going to be happening. But at the same time, yo, Ryan Titanium, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. I think it's a situation that the fact that we seem to be the only team involved in him, involved in wanting him at the moment, I think is a good sign, because once we have to go up against other teams, it does seem to be a bit of a difficulty, unless it's Newcastle, obviously. A couple of things though, or one thing that's crossed my mind is Rodri's out with a knee injury again. I'm just wondering if Man City might want to jump in and cause a little bit of trouble on that deal. Hopefully it's a lot further down the line, where nobody can actually jump in and try and steal us away. Although for that price, there's only going to be a few teams interested. Well, Chelsea, I think Man City are probably our only rivals to him. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this is something that can be done. We'll come back to Baleba if anybody else wants to do talk. There we go. I'm surprised that the big buying Chelsea haven't made a bid since they're buying everyone. I just don't think it's a position that they need. The position that they need is probably a goalie. And this brings us on to our next one. There you go. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Until the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, then we'll have to wait and see. It's always something that comes into my mind. But we've been gazumping teams all season, letting them do all of the groundwork, and then we come in at the end and do what we need to do to finalize the deal. So you never know. Obviously, if we spend in 100 million on a midfielder, I'm going to assume that they've got money left to buy a goalkeeper. And obviously, there's two out there. That is it, Lemons, the Belgian guy, and obviously the big one, the big chaos, the one that's causing all of the chaos for us is Donnarumma. We found out today that Paris Saint-Germain have actually excluded Donnarumma from the UEFA Cup squad now. For him, he seems like he's a bit pissed off with it. But then again, if he's not signing and they bought the new goalkeeper in, it sounds like they've spent a wedge on him as well. Over 40 million euros on him. Donnarumma's out. He's going to be gone. Again, we've been linked with him, and I do believe this is a huge upgrade. People talk about, he can't play out with his feet. I don't care. That isn't the be-all and end-all. He's a proper goalkeeper. Proper goalkeeper. We're talking top 5 in the world, and if we get him, then I think that something could be done. Now, the price that they're talking is 26 million pounds, 30 million euros. For a 26-year-old goalkeeper of his standard, I see it as a bit of a no-brainer. I see it as a bit of a no-brainer, to be fair. Again, just before we came on the show, I'm hearing that little rumours that Chelsea might be sniffing around. I don't know what it is with Chelsea and Man United getting involved with the same bloody players, but that seems to be happening again. I hope that that is bullshit, to be honest, because if it isn't, one, we're going up against Chelsea again, who are going to be offering probably more money. Obviously, London, maybe he's not too interested in the London part of it. But then they've got Champions League football, which is the big bonus for everybody. Yo, boss man, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, man. Which is a big, yeah, this is a big issue for everybody. So at 26 million pounds, yeah, I think it's a deal that we can be interested in, but you have to think that Chelsea will be sniffing around. I mean, I know Sanchez had a good, maybe last part of last season and a half decent Club World Cup, but it doesn't make sense to me. Ruzan, let's see what you say. Why not just go for Lemons, who already wants to join us, already cheaper and has more potential to be the next top goalkeeper? Rizan, I actually don't have a problem with that. If it means that we get both, as long as we get, if they're going to spend that wedge of money on the midfielder, then they have to be getting the goalkeeper. They have to be getting the goalkeeper. But I'll take Lamins. It's not an issue, but I suppose if Donnarumma is available and he's willing to come, then they're gonna go for Donnarumma. They're gonna go for Donnarumma. The issue you got to think about is if Lemins comes in, it means that we're definitely holding on to Papadon Nana for another season, and I'm not sure that I can handle that again. Can anybody in the fan base handle Onana's first choice goalie for another season? That's what you got to think about if Lemins does go. So Lemins does come in. He's definitely coming as second choice. I mean, how long is it going to take to dislodge Onana? Who knows? The other issue is nobody wants our goalkeeper. We've got Bayinde there, and I don't think he's had one. I don't think he's had one bid. I mean, people have seen him play. Yeah, I think we agree with that. The Lisso, I'm not going to call you by your first name. Please them to make plan for Carlos Baleba and Donnarumma. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. And Kin Lee and Fermin Lopez. Bloody hell. How much money do you think we've got? Jesus Christ. Yo, 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 yo. I hope you're doing well. We deserve better. Yeah, I am flying solo tonight. So you know it's gonna be a short one, don't you? But how you doing, man? Let's see. How much time do you think Sesko needs in order to get up to speed with Amarin ball and the Premier League intensity? Boy. Um, I would like to think it would be less than 5 games, but it's probably going to be 10. He needs to get his fitness up, and they need to get him starting as soon as possible. Yeah, they do. They've got this revolving cash card that they seem to be using every now and then. And I said, look, Links, it's not our money. We know what they've done. And I don't believe that the cuts were necessarily needed in where they didn't, but they've done them, and now they're spending the money. They'll say that it was all part of their plan or whatever, but I'm not sure this transfer window has actually gone to plan. Don't forget we did start going in with the lap. Anything in the top half, I'm taking. anything in the top half, I'm taking. But if we get those two players, you have to be talking about a push for top four. I understand Baleba will take a little bit of time to settle, and you got to think Casado took a year to settle at Chelsea before you started really seeing the true Caicedo. Same with Enzo to a certain extent, another £100 million midfield. It takes time to settle. Enzo was maybe a little bit more difficult, but Caicedo, he just seemed to have fallen off a cliff, but he's back to what he was. So maybe hopefully it's not going to take as long for Baleba to settle in, because if they're spending £100 million on him, he's starting every single game. Right. We have obviously we always talking about players coming in. We do need players to leave. And the one that seems to be causing the biggest headache, people moaned about Rashford. I understand that. I'm not going to bring him up too much, but he came in and trained. He got his move, and now he's played in pre-season. He's up and ready to go pre-season. Garnacho, on the other hand, is out there getting tattoos and vaping. Um, I don't care. I don't care. I just hope it doesn't put Chelsea off. Signing him. The rumors are, whether or not it's been confirmed yet, that he said he'll stay and sit down for 6 to 12 months. Fine. If Dusty wants to act like a bad man, let him rot in the reserves. He's only on 50 grand. We can afford that. Chelsea have come in with a measly £30 million bid. Obviously, they've come in low ball. United were never going to accept that. They've apparently agreed personal terms with Garnacho. Fine. I just want him gone. I want him gone, but I don't want United being mugged off for the deal just because they want him gone and we probably need the money. So I'm saying 40, 45 mil. You know, if Chelsea don't want to pay, let him sit down. Let him sit down and let him sit down. Yeah, finally. Yeah. He's actually made a decision. You know, he couldn't do that when he was playing. You know, definitely wasn't the right when he was winning. So if that's how he wants to carry on, then really don't have a problem with him. I definitely don't have a problem with him going. United just don't get shafted on the deal. They have come in with their 30 million. That was never going to be enough. What are they willing to go to? I mean, they've got Gittins on that side that they've bought as well. So I have no idea why they need so much players, to be fair. But look, it is what it is. It is what it is. 5% conversion rate is probably less than that, to be fair. Yes, Stoney, it's actually not. It's definitely not Vimto, and the fact that you know that this is a short show means that it was it's definitely not Vimto. They wouldn't buy him. They wouldn't buy him. Links red. There you go again. I mean, look, if you think about it, let me get you up here. You got to think of what Alanga's gone for. 50 mil. Is Alanga a better player than Garnacho? I don't think so. But he's decided he wants to go to Chelsea. So obviously, I'm not saying the ball is in his court, but that narrows it right down to that team. It just depends on how much Chelsea want him and how much Chelsea want to pay for him. More importantly, wrong. Coke it is definitely, but it's actually Jack Daniels. I don't I definitely don't do rum during the week. The only rum I drink is Ray Nephew, and I can't get up to work on that. I'll be honest, that doesn't make no sense. Let's see, Stuart. Garnacho is a dirty little rat. What do you mean? Give him away, Stuart? Come on, man. Be sensible. What are we doing here? Really, are we going to cut our nose off despite our face? It's World Cup year. What, does he think he's really going to be sitting down vaping for 6 months? If that's the case, let him sit down and rot. I would let him sit down and rot. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. We deserve better. 55 mil plus 10 million out of 20. Yeah. That's the problem. That is the problem. But do we need to sell now? The fact that they've gone out there, everybody said that we weren't spending any money before we sold players, but they've gone out there and already spent 200, and now they're talking about whatever bid for Baleba. We know it's going to be over 80. Johnny, long time no see. Hope you're doing well, man. Let's have a look. Nothing's too much. I'll give my left ball not to see Agati starting games. Do you know what? You as again, it's not our money. So maybe you're right. I'm not going to quite give my left bollock away for it, but I would. I. The thing is, they spent what did we spend on Agate? Over 50. If he's a squad player, I have no problem. The players we need to be bringing in, I think, need to be upgrades, and that's what we've done. That's what we've done to a certain extent. That's what we've done. It's not even to a certain extent. The three players that come in are all starters. So the fact that Agate, the club probably made a mistake with him, but he's limited. But he does what he does. There's going to be games when we're going to need him to play, but is he ever going to play over Baleba? If that's a move that gets done, I doubt it. Could they play together? Maybe. Yeah, I'm praying for you, bruv. I'm praying for you, man. I have no interest in anything with watering. I'll tell you that straight. Let's have a look. 35 plus add-ons then. Easily attainable add-ons, yeah? I mean, this is I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this one, Ruzan. Romania and Baleba midfield. I mean, that is there, you know, that I'm having that. We talk about players, you know, we bought a player to cover Fernandez, to period Fernandez. Good grief, can you imagine him remaining? You know, that's when I think that the level starts stepping up. Look, Bruno's not going to be there forever. I do believe that Kone may well get a little bit of game time this season. Chris, your guess is as good as mine. We keep our fingers crossed, man. We keep our fingers crossed and hope that they do the right thing now. As I said, they've spoke about this credit card, this mythical credit card that they've got there. Maybe it's not quite a credit card, and apparently it's cheaper to use the card than use cash anyway. So maybe that's what they use to get this deal over the line. As I said, it's not my money. You know, I would be thinking, Jesus Christ, for a 22, 21-year-old, that's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. But if they you know, we messed up on the Caicedo. Saying it's not a bargain at 100 million, but if it's the player that we need to push us in the direction that we need to be pushing in, then I don't see why we don't get it done. Guys, if you are new to the channel, if you are watching on not Instagram, X. Yeah, if you are watching on X, jump over and give us a like. I have no idea how much likes we are actually on because my like moderator is not here tonight. Steph. Yeah, Steph's missing. I hope she's well. But yeah, guys, hit that like and hit that subscribe button for all your latest. I said this week's going to be a manic week moving forward. We've got quite a few things going on. Obviously, we've got the game at the weekend. Ooh, how does that make you a new member? What is this new member business, Cole? What is going on? You want your chance to win the shirt, don't you? Guys, again, if you are new to it. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I lied. That's so weird. He's actually been a member for 23 months, which I thought he had been. But look, you see Combs in here as a member. Guys, I'll get it back up again. For you members, you see that little green thing there? For the price of a Freddo, 3 Freddos a month, you've got the chance to win a signed Man United shirt. When we look, it's actually got, you can see the picture there, the certificate of author, certificate to show that it's not a skank, and we haven't signed it ourselves. We got Rebel out here signing shirts, acting like Brian Robson. So it is legit, totally legit. I said you do have the chance to win that, your chance to become a member. Also, the members, I nearly forgot, you've got the chance to talk with me on a Friday night, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 4 minutes, whether it's 3 minutes. You might actually might want to do the whole show. Oh, we deserve better, man. Bless up, brother, man. See this, I like see this. Oh my guy, it rings a look, I got goose pimples for that one. Big up, we deserve better, man. I know you're in there trying to win that Brian Robson shirt, but it's all right. If not, then it's no problem. The 99p will do us well. It will be a massive boost to our midfield, Chris. It will be a massive boost to our midfield. I assume that would mean that somebody will be leaving. It might be Collier, might be the one that ships out, but you'll see. Cole, as we said already, guys, Cole's actually a member of the channel, so he's not allowed to he's actually not allowed to win it, just to get it out there now. Look, he's got green. Look, Queen is effort is a green one. Oh my guy. Yeah, it does 100%. It does need strengthening, man. It does need strengthening. Look, we've got 3.5 weeks. The season starts. Well, the season starts on Friday. Liverpool will be playing. We will be having our Premier League mix zone on Thursday, not Friday. So, guys, if you are in the chat and you want to send in a video, or a voice note, you know, I'm actually gonna get the email address up, because you know what, I talk all of this shit every week, and here it is. So the email address is the Man United agenda at gmail.com. What I should have done, for the next show, I'm gonna have it written at the bottom. Guys, if you want to just send in your top 4 predictions, top 4, and then 5 to 7, and then obviously who you feel is going to get relegated. I'm not asking for you to do it with your faces on. You can just send a recording in. But send it in. I said we're going to do a show on Thursday. We've got Rebels in. I've got to do one. We've got a couple more, but I would like, especially the regulars on the show, I would like you lot to get 30 seconds. It's all it takes. It's probably not going to be as professional as Rebels, although I know Cole's seen it and he's we'll see. Oh, you know what? Infected. I hope you're doing well, man. I've not seen you and I know you're new to the channel. You're Sly having a good window. Look, if we get the other 2 players that we need, then we're talking about high 8s and maybe 9s now. If we start getting rid of the Sanchos and the Garnachos and the Molasse who's sitting down there doing, I have no idea what he's doing, maybe still training at 5 o'clock. That's when you talk, that's when you start seeing slide. But yeah, we've had a good window. We've had a good window so far. I'm not going to sit down here and deny that we haven't. Vincent, Federal price will go up just to prove you wrong. Listen, don't you dare. Don't you dare. For the price, it might be for the price of 2 Freddos, which is fine. But at the moment, it's still 3. You know, you used to be able to get 5 for the price of that membership there. But look, obviously, they're trying to protect the kids' teeth, aren't they? To be fair. What else do we have to talk about? Chido. They talk about him going out on loan to Nice. Guys, I just want to hear your thoughts on the Chido situation, to be fair. Yeah, it is. It is. We're doing all right. Oh, shit, Webby. See what I'm saying? You know, when you have these this level of people. But thank you, man. I'm doing really, really well, Webby, man. I hope I'm doing really, 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 really well. The window has got me buzzing. I said we got 3 more weeks, and I think we only need 2 more players that hopefully make us competitive again. I'm just hoping, man. It's the hope that kills you. But we've had a good window, and it's been a really, 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 really positive window. So look, we've got to hope that we continue in that vein. What was I talking about? Chido. It's mad when you don't have anybody else to remind you. You know what? Thank you very much. I'll get that done. I've already done my one, Vincent. But yeah, guys, if you are watching on X, you know, hit that button and hit that repost for me, man. It really, really does help. Chido, what do you think about Chido, guys? Obviously, last season, I'll be honest, I was just praying him to play. I would have played my mum. I'm a dead granny over -9 last season, and I'm sure they would have done a lot better than he did. Chido obviously didn't get the opportunities that we hope that he would have done. He's obviously levels above the 18s and maybe even the 21s, and maybe just not quite the Premier League level. They're talking about loaning him out. They talk about loaning him out to Nice, which obviously is they're going to keep it in the family, innit? They'll protect him over there. Guys, what are your thoughts on him going out? Obviously, I'm going to assume with Sesko in, Xerxes probably going to be the other striker who he's going to use. I'm just he's not a true nine, is he? So maybe Sesko will play a lot of games, but Xerxes is going to get some sort of game time. There's been no links. There's been no talk about him getting sold. So I'm going to assume that he's going to be staying. To be fair, he's not underrated for me, man. He's my favorite, but he's my proper favorite Man United player of all time, bro. I mean, I say that I've got Brian Robson on the back of my shirts, and I haven't got Andy Cole on the back of my shirts. But nah, to me, he's the king for me, man. He's the king. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, we do. To be fair, we do. It's about time we've got that. I mean, to be fair, Rasmus had a physical presence. I'm just not sure how. I'm just not sure he knows how to use it. Sesko's been scoring for 3 seasons. Maybe the numbers haven't been what we expected, and apparently the highest he's scored in the league has been 13. I expect him to get more than that this season. Quite frankly, I do. But yeah, I just want to ask you a couple of things about Chido. Obviously, with the competitions maybe being less, not being in the Champions League, they talk about loaning him out. Is this a good move for Chido? Is this a good move for us? Obviously, it was always going to be Nice if he was going to go. I think that's the only way he's going to get any game time, and we need to know that he can play man's football. And maybe he's not going to get the game time that he needs at Yo, to kill. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for your love and support, boy. Thank you, love. I called you boy, man. I really, really appreciate it. Just hit that subscribe on the way out, please. Aye. There you go. Right, guys, we do have a Facebook channel, which we don't push too often. But we've got Vincent Bollock who is in control of that. So, guys, get that down. If you want to be talking on Facebook, Vincent will he will look after you. You could be right there. You could be right there, Chris. To be fair, you could be right. Okay, let's have a look. Webby. It depends where he goes. It could be a great move. Ahmad thrived after he went out on loan. More at Sunderland than Rangers. They really disrespected him at Rangers, and he really did well at Sunderland. I mean, even if it's a 6-month loan, but I think we need to have the option to be able to recall him at any stage. Don't make it a permanent 6-month or a permanent year where we can't touch him, because we may well get injuries, or he may well go over there and bang it. I think the French league, physicality wise, would benefit him. You know my thoughts on the Italian league. I think it's a bag of piss. The fact that McTominay's gone over there and is being nominated for the Ballon d'Or. We bought an Italian Italian playing striker who played in Serie A in -9, and he's managed to do absolutely nothing. But then saying that, Xerxes is probably done about the same, and I still think that Xerxes is going to be the star. So maybe that's just a bias. We deserve better. I'm excited about Chido. Lad is only 17. I want him in and around the club this season. New culture, new ethos. He needs to be part of it. There you go. See, I mean, it's. I would rather he got game time so we know that he's ready. But I understand that part of it. To be fair. Ooh, talking about Ollie and Van Nistelrooy as partnerships. Mine would always be York and Cole. That's just my bias. I see, as you can tell from the clip and the beginning of the show, you all had that input into the goals that were put in, and yeah, mine was the York and Cole goal, the York and Cole goal. Let me just see if there's anything else to talk about before we no. Okay, so Hull City have apparently come in for Toby Collier. I don't think he's going. I think he's a Premier League player, and we're going to loan him out to a Premier League team. Let's have a look. Nothing else. Nothing else. There's nothing else that's hitting me. That's other than gossip. To be fair, guys, if you are still here, look, just hit that like button for me. I'm trying to what am I actually looking for today? What do I actually want? 15? Yeah, I would gladly take 15. This is the guy. Yeah, I really think he's gonna have a good season for us, and the fact that he's got the other aggressive one in regards in Leon, I think he knows where he wants to go with that. And Dorgu's very, very, very direct. He's gonna get a lot of guaranteed. He picks up a lot of free kicks for us this season, if not penalties. That we hope that Mbeumo will get on the head of him. Let's have a look, Links Fred. What you saying? Why not loan Chido, play to a promoted club, or Wrexham Sunderland? Or Wrexham Sunderland bought 11 players. Well, he definitely got 11. They needed players, though, to be fair. Whether they're going to be the standard that they want, we'll see. Mitesh is saying, get Lunin in from Real Madrid as goalkeeper instead of Baleba. Come on. What? Yeah, see, I know you're on the wind up here now, innit? That's why. There you go. Solo, thank you, man. Thank you. Pray for me. Pray that I get that 15 in it, or I'm not allowed to come on my own anymore. Guys, if you are still watching, it's a blessing, to be fair. But you know what? I am actually going to leave and depart because I'm going to end up waffling about absolutely nothing. We'll be back tomorrow. Yes, in it. Yo, Big G, man. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. Is there anybody upset with our transfer window? There's a few of us in the chat. I just want to hear yes or no. I don't need to know the scores. I don't need to know the ratings. I just want to know yes or no. Is anybody disappointed? Is anybody disappointed with the transfer window? Let me know before I depart and go and eat some food. You know, it's that time for me. Tomorrow we will be back. Tomorrow we will be back Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to do a mix zone. As I said, I've asked you guys, just send me a video. It doesn't even have to be a video. You can send me a WhatsApp. I don't know how you send out a WhatsApp recording on email. Maybe you can't send a WhatsApp recording on email. But yeah, the email address again is the Man United Agenda at gmail.com. So if you have a video that you want to send in, even if I don't know how you would do it. I don't know if you want to blank the screen or just have a blank, even if it's just a voice one. Top 4, 5 to 7, and relegation. As I said, Rebel. Woo. Thank you. I got them. Thank you very much. We deserve better, man. Thank you very much for that. 22. Guys, thanks for showing the love, man. See, I should never cut myself from what I'm talking because I always forget what the hell I was talking about. It's completely gone. Absolutely completely gone. Yo, yes, sorry. I was asking about the videos. Yeah, video, voice note. As I said, the Man United Agenda at gmail.com. I'm hoping I might get 1. I might even get 2. As I said, Rebels is a 2-minute, but it's a very good 2 minutes. I'm not asking for 2 minutes. I'll take 30 seconds. It's an aged. Yo, we deserve better. It's an age thing, man. I know. I'm not going to call you age, but I know you're the same. That whether it's 1 above or 1 below, I'm sure you might be. What year are we in? 2025. I think we're the same age. I actually think we're the same age. Yeah, I actually think we're the same. Ice. Shit. There you go. See? Same age, bruv. I knew it. I knew it. I knew we were the same age. So yeah, look, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Listen, look, I know I'm not gonna get that in it. I actually know I'm not gonna get that, but I have no problems. As I was saying, we will be back tomorrow, where I'm convinced I'm not gonna be on my own. I may well be, but I don't think I'm gonna be on my own. Especially at the weekends. Links red. Oh no. Okay, maybe we need to listen to you more. You're the more the mature one of the group. You know, so when you say that we've been trash for years, we actually have been trash for years. Yo, my G, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well, man. You lot been linked with a player. Well done. It's about time. Is he worth the 50 mil? I have no idea, but it's about time. You don't need to get some players in, man. Yeah, you know, I don't have no hatred for Tottenham, but I've definitely got a lot of time for you, bro. Definitely got a lot of time for you, man. As I was saying before I was cut off again, we'll be back tomorrow where I won't be on my own. Wednesday, we will be back Wednesday. Thursday is the Premier League mix on. Friday, I think that might be I think for some unknown reason, I just think we're gonna have some big news on Friday. Saturday, it will be my day of rest. That's my day away from the channel where I concentrate on my own team. And Sunday, we've got the Gooners. We've got those. I'm not gonna say it. I'll save it for the preview. But we've got them on Sunday. Com should be doing a watch along. Hopefully, fingers crossed and touch wood that he's able to do that. So that's just a brief rundown. What? I have sometimes you notice something today. It's been very quiet, maybe because the Sota Busters haven't had no work to do because what? Brother, sometimes Vincent, man, I look at your messages and I have no idea what the F you just said. You notice something, Mr. B. I understand that bit because the Suitor Busters, what is a Suitor Busters? Haven't had any work to do today because the Scolter or oh Vincent, man, I beg you, bruv, don't wind me up. I need to know what the hell you said. I need to know what you heard you said. Links red. 3-1. What's the score prediction? You're 5 days early. But I think we're gonna win just like you anyway, to be fair. Father and son forge models. Big up everyone. I hope you're doing well, big man. I hope you're doing well, bro. You guys, if what father and son forge models. Why do I know? Why do I know? Why do I know your? Why do I know father and son Ford models? Solo. Father and son Ford models. Are you a friend of Solo? I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. Father and son. Look, I'm trying to work out why I know you. I can't think that. Yeah, I am. We're gonna do him. We're gonna do, but we'll save that. We'll save that. Oh, are you Vincent? I might get you to send me a. I might get you to send me a video. Is he well be as a scouter, mate? What is this? I still have no under scout buster. See, you're asking the same thing, Vincent. You're just confusing the hell out of us, man. Yo, Emmanuel. See, I know you're new. I recognize the newbies. That's what I'm talking about. Look, before you go, hit the like button. Before you go, hit the subscribe button so that you know when we're on every day at 9 o'clock. So I expect to see you in the chat tomorrow. Keep you manifest Baleba. Just manifest Baleba. The price don't matter. It's not coming out of my pocket. It's not coming out of your pocket. It's coming off the It's coming off. It's coming off the credit card. Yeah. So it's not our issue. It is not our issue. There you go. I got you now. Yo. I got it. 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 Bless you, brother. Thank you. Because you know what? I would have been doing my head in. No, you don't have to now. You can leave it. My memory is bad, but it's not terrible. Well, it is terrible. Actually, that's a lie. My memory is terrible. Apparently, the rumor is if we sign Baleba, she comes back to work. That is what I've heard. That is what I've heard. It's all part of that package. Listen, we will take American Express. We will take anything to get this deal done. I think it will get done. There does seem to be a lot of confidence about it, to be fair. I'm not sure where the confidence is coming from, but there does seem to be a lot of confidence in that deal. So look, we'll just have to wait and see. 3.5 weeks, 21 days, 28 days, 27 days. I'm not sure what it is. We've got a few days left. We've got over 20 days to get this deal done. And I said, the fact that I think the deal is moving further down the line, I think it's going to get done. I really think it's going to get done. This season has got me so positive. We lost to Tottenham and we thought we were in the doldrums, and then we've come out there. We've got Cunha, we've got Mbemo. We signed Sesko after 3 days. We've now been linked with a midfielder that everybody wants, and a goalkeeper that caused a chaos in the Champions League last season. Will it happen? There you go. Let's have a look. So it's 90. Yes, we deserve better. That's what I'm talking about. We'll even get a shirt from Tony on we'll even get a shirt from Tony, and we'll hand deliver it ourselves. It has been, Hydro. It has been, man. It has been. Emmanuel, I'm gonna ask you something now. Before we actually do the part. You've said we need the Baleba energy in midfield. Do you feel it's because the other partner that we already know is nailed in is Bruno? Do you think if Bruno was the other midfielder, we would be maybe looking for a different dynamic of central midfielder? Links read, Donnarumma, Mr. Safe Hands, just like Seaman from years ago. You talk about Seaman when we had Schmeichel, man. Come on, Links read, don't wind me up, man. I know you did that on purpose. As is after you do, as I say, you're twisting my melons, man. You're twisting my melons, man. You know I'm actually waiting for you now, don't you? You know I'm waiting for you, Emmanuel. I'm actually waiting for you. I'm going to give you another couple of minutes before I end the stream. If not, then I expect you to put in the comments. You know what I mean? No. So my limit is the hour. So we've got 11 minutes. So anything before that is totally acceptable. Anything after that is too much talking. You know, I didn't even expect to be on here for more than 20 minutes, to be fair, but I like it. You lot keep me going. This solo thing's not too bad. I thought I was going to sit here and I was going to be bloody. I swear. Oh, we deserve better, man. I tell you, brother. I tell you, man. Right, so that means I'm going to tell you, I'm going to assume that Emmanuel you didn't stay till the end of the stream. That's what I'm going to assume. Yeah, in which case then, come on, I'm still waiting. Nope. Link's red. What you say? That's what I'm talking about. See, you stayed till the end. I knew you stayed till. That's what I'm talking about. So, Emmanuel, I do expect to see you tomorrow and the day after, even if you're just passing through to say hi. Yeah, I'm expecting that. So now I'm expecting another subscriber count to the figure that we had, because I'm convinced, Emmanuel. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm convinced that you're going to become a subscriber. If not, it's cool, isn't it? Subscribe the next time. You know what I mean? But show the love. Spread the channel, guys. It's me, Mr. B. I am actually going to duck out of here now. I think the Jack Daniels and Coke kicked in a little bit, to be fair. I'm not promoting drinking. I'm not promoting gambling, but we're adults. And we can kind of do what we like to a certain extent, to be fair, innit? Guys, look, we will be back tomorrow. All seriousness, we will be back tomorrow. Guys in the chat, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the fact that you took your time out to make comments. We deserve better. Big up to becoming a member of the channel, man. If I could fix it that you could get the shirt, bro, I'll just fix it and send you the shirt. I'll just send you the shirt, but I'm not allowed to do that. If you do win, don't call it a fix, guys. It's just what it is. Colm is the geek guy. But look, with that, father and son. Oh, thank you, man. Listen, I tried, man. I tried. Today's been a hard one. Ooh. All right. See, listen, I'm actually gonna leave this one up in it. I'm actually gonna leave. I might take a picture of that and show it to Colm and Rebel. Actually, I am. Hold on, I'm actually gonna take a picture of that. There you go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take a picture of that one. I'm actually gonna send it in our WhatsApp group so that they know that I'm the best. Thank you, guys. Look, on all seriousness, we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for the love, man. I appreciate it, man. I didn't expect to be out here for so long, but look, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back Wednesday, as I said. We'll be back Thursday. I'm hoping to get a couple of videos from you guys. If not a video, just a voice note. I'm not sure how you send a voice note by email. I'm 100%. I'm not that guy in it. If you can, then great. If not, join us on Thursday anyway, as well as Tuesday and Wednesday, and obviously Friday as well. But yeah, just to let me know your score predictions. We'll get them up, and then it'll be interesting to go back to it at the end of the season and see who got it right or wrong. But guys, thanks for watching. It's me, Mr. B, on the solo thing. I will be back tomorrow with hopefully a little more company. And